I feel like the spring's definitely going good for me. It's been a learning experience, so I feel it's definitely going pretty good.
Anything in particular you've been working at getting better at?
Pretty much everything. I think my biggest thing is learning to play. That's my biggest thing for me. That's how I felt. I have a learning disability that like a lot of people don't really know about. I'm dyslexic and I'm also with ADHD, so it takes me a little bit longer to learn plays than the average person does. So.
See, one of these kind of guys, you learn it by doing it.
Right. That's right.
Would you talk maybe a little bit more about that and just how, when you were being recruited, how the coaches kind of react to that? How do they kind of maybe try to help you bring them along with that?
That was like one of the first things that we talked about, that I actually told the coaches when I came here on my official and stuff like that. And Coach Malzahn, Coach Lopes said that, we could work past that. So, that was one of my biggest things coming into it. So.
Is there ever, just since you've been here, can you pinpoint one moment where it really kind of, affected you a little bit?
Probably when I first got here, when I first stepped on campus, everything was moving so fast and, I didn't really have a chance to really just sit down and think about stuff, so.
Yeah, Trey Mason told me back in January that he thinks that you might be the best all-around guy at the running back position as far as skill set, even himself, he was saying. What do you think of that, and why do you think he thinks that, and just what can you bring to this team this year, you think?
It's a blessing having Trey say that about me. I guess the reason why he said that, I try to do my best every day in practice, improve, just really show people what I can do.
You looking forward to playing a real game type of situation on Saturday?
Yes, sir. I'm just really looking forward to proving myself. So.
What would you like to see out of yourself in the game?
Just really establishing myself, showing people that, I can really play up to the hype that everybody's talking about. So.
What was it like working on scout team last year, and how many bruises did you end up having after those practices?
I liked actually on the scout team. It gave me a chance to get better. I was really standing around during the first part of the season, just watching Trey do everything in camp. I told myself, why not go get better and go work with the scout team. So.
Do you think it helped you, prepare you for what you're doing now and trying to compete and, trying to win a starting job?
Yes, sir. I think it definitely did.
If spring were over today, how would you grade yourself, your overall progression this spring?
From a scale to what?
Like A, B, C, D.
I'd probably give myself a B.
Peyton, when you look at the running back picture right now, it's three guys, you and Cam and Corey right now, but you've got Brock Thomas and Cameron Petway coming in this summer. How do you approach things now versus how do you think you're going to approach them in 4 months from now?
Just keep working hard. I can't really worry about that at the moment. So, just keep approaching things every day. Stay prayed up.
Peyton, what's kind of the key for you in overcoming dyslexia and ADHD?
Pretty much just staying in my playbook, coming in when I have extra time, working with Coach Bentley. Pretty much just staying in my playbook.
Just something you kind of learned to do a little extra over the years?
Right.
When did you find out that you had dyslexia and ADHD?
Well, I found out that I had ADHD back in high school, and I just recently found out that I had dyslexia about, I want to say, 4 months ago. So.
How did that come to be? Were you just struggling with something that someone noticed, or?
It came in my classes. I was reading, and the words would kind of come off the page, and then I would start reading backwards. So I'm just like, I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah.
And I had always had that problem. So I went and talked to one of the counselors about it, and they said that we'll get you tested. So we got tested for it.
To have that diagnosis, has that been helpful to you? Have you, is it sort of a relief to know what it was?
I think it definitely is. My dad also has it too, so it wasn't really much of a surprise, but it was definitely a relief to figure out what it was. So.
Will playing A-Day on national television change the dynamic for you guys? Is there any more hype surrounding this game this year?
Can you say that one more time? I'm sorry.
For you guys playing on national television, getting to play on ESPN for A-Day, is there any more hype surrounding this game? Any more excitement?
I definitely think it's a bit of an excitement factor just because we're playing on live television and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess so. Yes, no.
Hey, talk about your relationship with Carl, just kind of the time you spent with him in high school and stuff.
That's basically, that's my best friend, pretty much. We lived we were next to our neighbors in high school and everything, and we didn't really like recruit him from that high school, but he was that guy who I could talk to and everything about all of my official visits, and he was really one of the deciding factors for me coming into Auburn, just because I wanted to have somebody that I was close to, that I could talk to. So.
I hate to go back, keep hammering on this, but has the diagnosis and everything, has that actually kind of increased your comfort zone in class? Because you can work through it, that it's not, you kind of know a little bit more what you have to do to thrive in class.
Well, I mean, everything was pretty much been the same just because I had the same accommodations from my ADHD. So it's pretty much been the same.
What you feel like you're very much in the hunt for a starting job? How do you feel after this spring?
I feel pretty good, like I said, just staying in my playbook, keep getting the plays down.